Good morning, YouTube. This is Chase for a Soul, and today I will be discussing on how you can save an orb during raid. Alright, so let's get into it. So, what am I talking about here? There is actually a bug in the game that causes you to unnecessarily waste orbs due to this new macro that was introduced, where we can now go into a new room by just pressing a single button. And so during certain circumstances, you can actually needlessly replenish the orbs when you never had to. So let's take a look at how this works. So I'm going to go into this battle. So you can imagine that if you're a free-to-play player or you're someone who's been helping out people, you know, there is a cap where you start losing orbs by helping others or by doing this boss multiple times. You will eventually get to a point where you'll have 0 orbs. So once you get to the point that you have 0 orbs, it now becomes the question, when do I replenish the orbs? Do I wait, etc., etc.? And as we know, as I just mentioned, is that we now have an ability since the beginning that you can refill with a raid item that replenishes up to 5 orbs. And so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be noticing something where, hey, because of this new macro that got introduced by Wotiv, this macro actually causes you to needlessly try to replenish when really you can actually work around it and save an orb. So you can save, up to 3 orbs per day by doing this little trick. So how does it happen? Once again, you have to have 0 orbs. So once this is completed, give it one moment. Okay, the boss is dead. So you've completed the boss. You're free to play. It took you maybe a couple times. If you're a whale, you've maybe been helping other people, but you have no more orbs left. So you go and complete the quest, and you're just like, okay, I want to go into the next one. And so when you attempt to go into the next one, it'll actually ask you, hey, you do not have enough orbs, you want to restore them. But that's a little weird, because if you claim the reward, you go back to the encounter and say, hey, I want to make a new room. I don't need orbs. I have 0 orbs right now. Create the new room, and now it has created the room, and it says embark first try is free. Okay? So it perfectly works fine. There's no issue. Why is it asking you to make a replenish with this raid item? And we're back. We just completed the boss. We're now going to go into the menu to see what happens when I replenish the orbs. So we're going to complete the quest. I still have another raid boss to encounter. So you need to have that in your bar. And so you go here, claim rewards, and attempt the next raid in the same room. Again, you get the same thing. You do not have enough orbs. Do you want to restore them? You say yes. We click, we refill, and then we go back in. But what you'll notice, it doesn't cost me any orbs to do this. So now I've just wasted an orb by clicking yes on this. And if I leave this room and then just create the room again, there's actually no issue. It still says, hey, I can embark first time for free. So, lesson learned here, guys. Go claim the reward if you have 0 orbs and just save yourself an orb. It'll help you get through this grind because, as you know how raids are, they're just a long grind. Okay? Thank you for listening, YouTube. Have a nice rest of your day.